energy. Great. We are all set. Let's begin. Welcome to our Sunday practice, yoga practice, our community class here in Radha Krishna Temple, here at Radha Krishna Temple in Allen. So please do visit also in person. Happy New Year, everyone. Now let's begin with our prayer. Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Gurave Namaha. Acharyamam Vijaniya Navamanyeta Karijat Namartya Buddhya Suyeta Sarvadeva Mayo Guru. Together, let's open this practice with 3 Om to honor our tradition and also to connect and tune in with this Om, omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient energy, divine energy. For 3 Om, take a long deep breath in. Now set your intention to give your best for this practice. The best practice is to remove all your distraction away from you or around the mat. Turn off your mobile phone and try to reduce all the sound that can disturb you if you're practicing at home. Yoga include that mind practice. With that intention, start with your setting intention at bringing attention. Now, so you can bring any divine sentiment, gratitude, any bhav to offer this practice. And we will start with our full yogic breathing. Today, focus will be our hip practice of opening all the tightness, stiffness in the hip region, joints, hip flexor. Those are important to also keep your spine healthy and also to keep our emotion healthy. So we will look at some asana that are focused on opening, making our hip flexible so that sitting, standing, walking, running will have no issue and you can really maintain till the end of the time for our longevity of movement, mobility. So for that, starting full yogic breathing. As you inhale, stomach expanding, your lungs expanding. As you exhale, contracting your stomach, your lung is contracting. For devotees, you can chant in the mind, breathe through your nose. Inhale, Radhe. Exhale, Sham. Maintain this long, deep, proper and correct breathing, calm breathing. It's called full yogic breathing throughout your whole practice. Now let's begin our gentle warm-up. Griva Chakrasana, bring your chin down. Exhaling. Inhale, start rotating the neck. Slow and mindful movement. Inhale, half circle. Exhale, half circle. For those who have cervical issue, if you cannot rotate, you can just do directional movement very gently and mindfully. Very slow motion rotation. 3 to 5 rounds and switch side. By moving the neck, if we bring awareness and alertness into the moment. Continue with your own rhythm of breath. Time to time, I will just pause and monitor your practice. Please do continue your practice. 3 to 5 rounds you can do. After your neck, move on to shoulders. So neck and shoulders very close to our nervous system. So we warm them up first. Now you can, for shoulder, hands on the shoulders. You can rotate to touch the elbow and big movement of your shoulders. Try to stretch up. Exhale. Touching the elbow, try to touch the back of your hands as well. 3 to 5 rounds. From both directions. Shoulder our muscles of responsibility. So put all your responsibility aside for this practice. For this 45 minutes to an hour. After shoulder, you can switch it up the way you're sitting. If you always keep your one side up, then now you can switch it up with the other side, back and forward or up and down. Exhale, forward. Kati Chakrasana. Now from the waist, you're rotating the whole upper body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 3 to 5 rounds from each side. There should be no rush in your movement. It should show your long breathing pattern. Your movement should show your long breathing pattern. For those who have been practicing with us, you will find this, you repeat this asana. Even though we are repeating again and again, every time is new practice, new day, new body, new cells in the body has changed. So really observe with it, be observant with your practice and your body, mind. Both directions. After 3 to 5 long breath, we can come to our Majjhariasana. Come to your tabletop position, hands and knees directly underneath the joints. Keep your fingers spreading wide and distribute the weight evenly on the whole palms, on the whole shin, even the top of your foot, this region if possible. Keep your ankles down. Over time, our ankle get tight and your top of your foot, your ankle will not be able to touch the floor. So now make the effort to press that region down. Now from here, some spinal movement. Inhale, lengthening. As you exhale, rounding the back. You draw your navel in, chin to chest. And as you inhale, lengthen and look up. As you exhale, round the back, chin to chest. So try to move all your vertebrae and continue on your own rhythm. Feeling your spine. And once you complete this, tuck your toes, lift your knee off the floor, push your hip up and back, Pavatasana. Check your feet, they are parallel each other, hip distant apart. Soften your heels down, whether it's touching the floor or not. Keep on breathing. Try to stay here. This is called Pavatasana, mountain pose. Popularly, you might know as downward facing dog pose, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Try to stretch your spine by bringing your chest maybe a little closer to your thigh. Complete your shoulder stretch, and from your fingertips to tailbone, make a straight line. If your hamstring is very tight, you can bend the knee. Fix the spine posture first, and then you could try to soften your heels and try to straighten your legs without rounding the back. Dear devotees, as you inhale, still in Radhe. Exhale, Sham. Still implement your mind in the moment or in the divine name. Once you able to hold longer, that means your hamstring flexibility is improving, your weight is even on both palms and both feet, you're improving on your postures. Lower down when you're ready, knees down. If you're starting and if you cannot hold too long, don't worry, don't strain or over exert yourself. You can rest and go back in. Now rest on your balasana, sitting on your heels, forearms, forehead down. So the whole body pile on the floor and relax without any muscle strain or tension. Now with your inhale, come back to your Majariyasana. Let us flow our vinyasa. Tuck your toes. Exhale, Pavatasana. Inhale, now bring your body straight line. Phalakasana. If you have shoulder, wrist injury, if you're feeling too much weight on your wrist, be careful. You can lower the knees down and stay in your Majariyasana. Otherwise, give your best to hold your body straight line with the strength of your upper body and core. Keep on breathing. And exhale, lower down your knee, chest and chin down. Ashtanga Namaskar. If this is too complicated, slowly come down just flat on the floor, that's okay. Anchor your toes. Inhale, forward and up, Bhujangasana. Exhale, push all the way back, Pavatasana. This is called Vinyasa. the foundation flow and the heart of Surya Namaskar. Flow through now. Few more rounds on your own. Inhale, Palakasana. Exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Pavatasana. Continue with your own rhythm. Practice to move your spine like a wave, very smooth, gracefully, to keep that agility. For any injury, feel free to modify for your safety, for those practicing online. After about 3 to 5 rounds of your vinyasa, notice that your body started warming up nicely for the whole body. Exhale now from your Pavatasana. Walk your feet to your hands as usual. We will continue with deeper warm-up. So come here to Hasta Padasana. You can let go your arms. Stay here for a few deep breathing. So any forward bend, those who have spine issue already, make sure you don't pull from your lower back or spine. If you need, you can bend the knees to lighten the pressure from the back. More should be on your back of your thigh, your hamstring. And let your arms, head, shoulder heavy and loose. Long inhalation. Long exhale. And bend your knee. Slowly roll up to your standing position, one vertebrae at a time. Stand up tall in your Sarattarasana. Your Sarattarasana, your anatomical alignment pose, feet together or hip distant apart, shoulder back and down, chest relaxed, stomach engaged, chin parallel to the floor, eyes closed. Feel your form, your human form. Long inhale. Long exhale. Our scripture said human form is the very first blessing and very rare chance. Even Devi Devatas wish for the human form, human birth, in order to complete our karmic circle, for the possibility and potential. So as you feel your human form, scan your body head to toes, and let's give our best to keep this instrument healthy to perform any duties and any activities in life. Feeling gratitude in our heart, come to your pranam asana. If you're not there yet, come to the very top of the mat for our Surya Namaskar. You can follow with me with slow rhythm for those who are beginners. If you have practice, go for your own rhythm. 6 to 12 round you can do. When you're ready, begin. Inhale, reaching up and lengthen. Hasta Uttanasana. Exhale, forward and fold. Hasta Padasana. Belly to thigh, forehead to toes and shin. Inhale, bend the knee, hands on the floor. Try to reach your right leg back. Big step. Lower hip. Lengthen spine. Exhale, push the floor with your palms. Step back to Pavatasana. Now from here we know what to do after vinyasa. We have just practiced. Inhale, Phalakasana. Exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar. Lower down nicely, slowly. Protect your elbow joints. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Pavatasana. Now after vinyasa, step your right foot forward all the way between your palms. If you cannot reach it, lower your knees down and adjust to it so that your right heel's on the floor, protecting your knees. Look up, chest open, Ashwasanchalan. Exhale, step forward and fold, Hastapadasan. Inhale, rise up, reach up, lengthen, up and over. If you have back bend, you can do so a little bit for your spine. Exhale, Pranam Asana. Now this consider one round. And for those who have severe high blood pressure condition or heart condition, you can skip completely. But if you are not severe, a little bit, the slow rhythm like this should be okay to just move the body very slow and consciously if they are not severe. But if you're severe, you can completely skip. It generates the heat in the body. For those who don't have any issue with those, you can speed up and pick up the rhythm, and you utilize this sequence for your cardiovascular strength, for your breathing, for your immune system. Very nice routine. So again, we do with the left. Inhale, reach up and lengthen. Exhale, bow forward. All the way. Inhale, left leg back, lower hip, lengthen spine. Exhale, Pavatasana. Go through vinyasa. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. After vinyasa, left leg, inhale forward, all the way between your hands, look up, Ashwasana. Exhale, forward and fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, Pranam Asana. So you made one pairs by alternating your legs, but you don't have to. Continue on your own and make this sequence, have it in by heart with your memory so that you can practice like a dance every morning with the sunrise. Starting from today, January 1st, 365 days as your sadhana you can do to make the strong result. At least 3 to 6 Surya Namaskar every day. If you can make for those healthy, for your fitness goal, healthy wellness goal for 2023, you can take Surya Namaskar challenge. This could be your sadhana. It's the practice of gratitude, expressing your gratitude with mind, body, and soul. You can go through with Radhi Sham breathing. You can go through with Surya mantra. This also related to Gayatri mantra. So you can offer any mantra, shloka in the mind. Breathe through the nose. Most importantly, match with your breathing. Take your time if you're still continuing. Some of you, long-time practitioner, you're trying to complete 12 rounds. Go ahead. Now for those who completed, you can rest. Again at your Saratarasan, relaxing palm tree pose. This is also known as Tadasana and also known as Samastitihi. Feeling the stillness, Titi. Feeling the stillness for the outer physical layer, but lots of movement going on internally. After Surya Namaskar, feel those flow of prana and circulation, flow of nadis had enhanced in your body. This practice maintain your metabolism, your digestive fire. Now today we promised to do our hip focus. So let's look at some standing asana that will help your stability and strength of your hip. So first we will do our Utkatasana, chair position. So just simply facing forward. Your feet could be hip distant apart. I will show sideways. Now inhale, you can raise your arms forward, straight. Exhale, imagine you have a chair behind you and try to sit on the chair. So the key is not to move your knee forward like this and over the toes. That would be a lot of weight on your knee. So protect your knee by pushing your hip joints back. If you look down, you should be able to see your toes really well. Now look forward and try to sit in it. Next protection is stomach in. Do not let your back arch. Keep breathing. For those who already have knee issue, don't go too deep. Make sure you're on the muscles. Stay for 3 to 5. Go deep for those who have the healthy joints and maintain it even more, better strength. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, arms down. If you give your best, you should have that nice fire strength coming from your core region and your quads region, your quadricep. Main muscles of our walking, running, standing muscles. Now again, we will do 3 rounds. Inhale, hands forward, exhale, sit into it, stomach in, and hold it there. Yes, keep your chest high and go with your hip lower to feel it on your thigh muscles. Push your hip back so that you can really keep your knees above the ankle. And inhale, lower down. Feel the great circulation. Long inhale, long exhale. On your third round, you can repeat exactly the same. For those long-time practitioners, you want to add a little spice. For those who have healthy knees, ankles, you can maintain by lifting your heels off the floor. You're on your tippy toes. And again, sit into imaginary chair where you don't bring your knees forward, gaze forward. So your heels high, lot of balance. Breathe deeply, hold it there for 3 to 5, long breathing. With a smile. And inhale, exhale, lower down. It could be very challenging to have the strength of your ankles like this. But if you have that kind of agility, you will not have any plantar fasciitis problems or any the sole of ankles issue. Long inhale, long exhale. Now next, strengthening pose in standing position. You can turn either way turn to the long side of your mat and open your feet 3 to 4 feet apart. Great. Now, if you have knee injury, be careful. Ensure you don't feel anything on the knees. It's not for the knees, it's all should be on the muscles. So you can turn your toes out or 45 or out or keep it straight. But whatever your toes position is, your knees should go the same direction with your toes. That way, that will align your ankles, that you will not twist your ankles and knees, toes should be going the same direction. So if you don't have quite hip flexibility yet, you don't turn your toes out too far. If you have hip flexibility, turn your toes out and knee also go out, which is great. You will get the strength from the adductors, your inner thigh muscles, which is we hardly use them in our day-to-day life unless you're doing yoga, asana, or exercise. But they're very important muscles to keep. Great. Now from here, Kali Asana. This is our goddess pose. So exhale, knees started bending. You're squatting down. Ensure to bring your knees the same direction with your toes. You can check with your palms, making sure they are going the same direction. And you can squat down. Now you can stay here if you're already stomach in. If you look from the side, make sure your hip is not going backward. Keep your stomach in. Now you can take Kali Asana, interlace your fingers with your index fingers up and raise it up. Breathe deeply. Strong, powerful Mother Kali Asana. Breathe deeply. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, arms down. Try second round. Inhale, exhale. Keep on breathing. Go deep. Stay in it. Just like our Mahakali, trying to burn out all the impurity in the whole system. Blessing of the Mother, Divine Mother. Inhale, come back, exhale, relaxing. Take your third round. Inhale, exhale, go even deeper if you can feel it. Take your time, inhale. Take your own time. You can hold a little longer as long as you can and come back when you're ready. Gently bring your feet together and back to your Tadasana. Long inhale. Long exhale. If you're really new to these asana, don't hold it too long or strain your muscle. Slowly increase the duration. 30 seconds to a minute will be very beneficial. Now this is the strain part of our hip and thigh. Now let us go to our seated position for flexibility part. Come to the top of the mat from Pranam Asana. Inhale, Hasta Uttanasana. Exhale, Hasta Padasana. Inhale, step back. Bhavatasana. You can stay here for a few long deep breathing. Push your hip up and back, decompressing the spine effect. And lower down your knees. Take a rest at your balasana for a little while. Recharge, regulate your heart rate. Keep on breathing. And when you're ready, inhale. Come back to Madhyasana. Now for this, our hip journey here, sometimes we forgot to focus on this hip flexor, our psoas muscles. Not very big muscles, but if this muscle get tight or stiff, it affects on our parasympathetic system. So let's look at some stretch, some asana that is help with that agility. So you will come on the stand on the knee. So if your knee is very sensitive and you have very thin mat, suggest that you fold the mat, make it cushion. You can put also any cushion pillows underneath the knee. Step your right foot forward. We're coming back to the position of our Ashwasanchalan. Now, step forward enough that your knee doesn't pass your ankle. Inhale, hands on the thigh. Exhale, forward. Now, without sinking your lower back, keep your lower back protected by keeping your belly in, chest high. Exhale, going with the whole entire hip forward. Now the stretch is very obviously on your left side, the front side of your hip joint on your left. That is our psoas iliac muscles. Keep your top of your foot down also. The weight should not be just on the knee. Press your foot that the whole entire shin can share the weight. Weight is also sharing on your right foot. And go forward as much as possible while you're keeping the stomach in, chest high. Breathe deeply. You can back bend if you like. You will see that you're adding more stretch there. And inhale, slowly come back. This is also known as Adha Hanuman Asana. Halfway, we're going through this stretch. One more round. Inhale, exhale, forward. Now, for those long-time practitioners, you have been doing this and you have great flexibility. You can raise your arms up and over at your back bend. For those who have more strength, you can tuck your left toes, and without lifting your hip, you can lift your left knee off the floor, make it more powerful. You can do that if you like. Keep breathing. It's very strong postures. Or you can just keep it down. Lots of fire in this pose for that small muscles that we have there. And slowly unwind. Come back to your knees stand. Relax. Long inhale. You can rest in Vajrasana. Long exhale. The cushion is only for those who have the sensitive knees. Let's do the other side. Left leg forward. Keep the top of the foot down on the floor. Rest. Inhale. Exhale. Forward. Keep your stomach in. You can back bend slightly. Keep breathing. Don't let your left knee pass the ankle. Great. Inhale, slowly come back. Second round for those who have practiced before, you can enhance and add. Take your time. Very, very powerful. Lots of muscles will come in if you can lift your knees off the floor and stay lower lunge position. Come back and rest after. Long inhale. Long exhale. Now for your stretch, inner thigh or adductors, open the knees, walk forward. Maybe forehead down. If you're very flexible, chin or your chest down. Keep breathing. And slowly walking your hands back. Bring your knees back together. Come to your prone asana. Lie on your stomach, chin down. Long inhale. Long exhale. Our Shalabhasana, it also helping our hamstring and our glute muscles to maintain. So palms underneath your thigh. Chin or your forehead down. Inhale, your right leg lengthen and up. Keep breathing. Hold the postures for 3 to 5 long breathing. Other Shalabhasana. Lower down. Once you're ready, take your own time. Inhale, left leg up high, lengthen. Keep breathing full, you keep breathing. Lower down. Take Adi Mudra with your thumb inside. Place it on that psoas muscle that you just stretched with the deep Adha Hanumanasana. Inhale, both the legs, lengthen and up. And lower down and relax. And take your hands out. Long inhale. Long exhale. If you have time and if you're practicing on your own, you can repeat this 2 to 3 rounds for more muscles benefits. We will move on. Go ahead and turn around on your back. The next asana to keep all your foundation muscles, lower body muscles strong is our Kandarasana, bridge pose. Palms on the floor, toes, knees straight. Now this gives you great awareness on your feet position. Toes forward. Toes should be facing straight and knee should follow the same. Normally, commonly, if we lift the hip, the knees came out. So aware of your position, that keeping your knees straight, slightly hug it in so that your knees doesn't go out. Palms on the floor, inhale. Exhale, lift your hip. Let your chest come to your chin. If you have a back issues already, do be careful. Otherwise, give yourself a nice lift. Feel the knees. Keep your knees pointing straight with the toes. Keep breathing. And lower down. Popularly known as bridge pose. Kandarasana also is a shoulder pose. Gentle back bend. Rehabilitation, one of the rehabilitation for back also. It also make you engage the hamstring muscles and your glute lower back muscles. So 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. hip up and give your best. Hold it there. Keep breathing. Feel your feet. The whole feet has to be on the floor. Sometimes your weight shift, inner edge, outer edge. The whole entire sole should be on the floor. All the toes as well. And lower down. It is very different doing with awareness and carelessly moving. This is also a great workout for in fitness world. They do this for their hip and glute exercise. One more round here, inhale, exhale. Stay for 3 to 5 long breathing. In yoga, this asana is also treating your thyroid issues, giving you a nice back bending, keeping your energy, rejuvenating pose. Hold it as long as you can. Lower down when you're ready. Take a little rest. Long inhale. Long exhale. Breathe through your nose. Now for our next asana. Something to counter your adductor stretch is our abductor stretch. Place your right ankles on the left thigh, more towards the knee. Keeping your right knees away from the body. Inhale. As you exhale, hug your left leg into your chest. If you're flexed, don't let your neck and shoulders tight up. Keep them down. If you're flexible enough to reach all the way to your left shin, you can reach your left shin and hug your left knee into your chest. Find the stretching sensation on the outer hip of your right, your abductor muscles and piriformis muscle, along with your IT band, which is very important for your knees. Relax your head and shoulders. Keep on hugging the left knee into your chest as much as possible. Breathe deeply. Inhale, Rati. Exhale, Sham. This is a form of pigeon pose, lying down pigeon pose, Supta Kapotasana. And release. Other side. Left ankle on the right thigh, more towards the right knee side on the knees. Left knee away. Inhale. Exhale. Hug your right thigh into your chest. Keeping your neck and shoulder relaxed. If you can reach all the way on the shin, hug it in from your shin. Keep breathing. Long inhale. Long exhale. There should be an obvious stretch, more coming from the outer side of your hip. This whole outer side, maybe on the hamstring, also fine if your hamstring is more of a tight region. Keep on breathing, long, deep breathing. Inhale, Rati. As you exhale, hug a little more for that progress. and lower down. Long inhale, long exhale. Stretch your arms out to the side. Bend the knees and side to side. If you can, lower it all the way down. Exhale. Inhale back to the center. Exhale over down to the other side. Inhale back to the center. Release any spinal tension. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You can do this for 5 to 10 rounds, keeping your back also agile. And once you're ready, take a little rest. Ananda Balasana before Shavasana. So grab your toes, face your feet up to the ceiling, side to side, massage your lumbar spine, and also pull the knees down to stretch your hip flexor, hamstring, pelvic region flexibility. Long inhale, long exhale, happy baby pose. So I have to be very happy in the pose. And relax. We reach to Shavasana now. So proper Shavasana, if you don't have any back issue, legs straight, stretch out straight for 1.5 feet apart and palms facing upward. Shoulder down away from the ears, head completely relaxed. Slightly tuck your chin to make sure you give space to your neck, cervical spine, and relax. If you have a very sensitive back according to your arch, you can keep your knees bent with your knees touching and feet apart, or you can put a pillow blanket underneath the knees. Take your options and completely relax now. All the movement, all the asana practice you have done, great job of movement. So now stillness. Completely be still with your body to absorb all that practice into the system. Now, being in stillness with your body is just the first step. If you can keep the mind without any extra vritti, thought waves, if you can keep the mind still, you can have clarity, you can manage and channel the mind towards sublime thoughts, divine thoughts, good thoughts. Eyes closed. Keep on breathing long, deep, full yogic breathing. After letting go of your body for a moment, you can meditate on divine name, form, qualities, pastime. Take a long deep breath in and long exhale. Bring awareness back to your body. Gently move your hands and toes. We will conclude the session according to timely manner. If you want to stay longer, you may do so. Inhale, feet together and stretch your arms up and lengthen. Exhale, relax. Turn over sideways. Take a moment on your side sleeping position. Yoga practice helps you to recognize your peaceful, calm state of your true nature. Divine nature, the soul, sattvic mode. Recognizing that energy, slowly come to your seated position. Feeling great for your commitment, grateful for everyone who gathered today and make this wellness consciousness and share your energy for this practice. Glory to our Guru, our eternal divine Guru. We'll end with our closing prayer. Asato ma satgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityoma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Bolo Sakuru Shri Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Thank you all. Have a wonderful Sunday. You can stay back for satsang here at Radhakrishna Temple in Allen, starting in next 10 minutes or so. Thank you all. Over to you for those. Thank you. And the light.